And a huge defeat at Wigan means huge changes for Hull City. George Long replaced in goal today by Matt Ingram, who gets his first league game for Hull City since playing for Wycombe Wanderers. Rhys Burke and Jordi Device dropped to the bench today, with Ryan Tafazoli and Angus MacDonald coming in. Callum Elder, he takes the captain's armband for the first time in a black and amber shirt. George Honeyman, Dan Batty and Kevin Stewart today make up the midfield. Tom Eaves and Josh McGuinness start together. Either it's up top together in a two-man front line, or McGuinness will play wide with Malik Wilkes on the other side and Eaves in the middle. Matt Pennington and Josh Bowler, who started against Wigan, can't even make the bench. Only three of these players, De Silva, Stewart and Eaves, started the 3-0 victory at Luton Town earlier on this season. In towards Josh McGuinness. An early cross met by Eaves. Honeyman trying to continue the attack, and then Elder goes over. That's going to be a free kick. Berry catching Callum Elder high, and Hull City this time in the early seconds have an attacking set piece, and they aren't defending one for a change. A game that promises goals. Will the first one come in the second minute? It's Honeyman, and it's tipped over by Sluga. Great chance from George Honeyman, who has yet to score at the KCOM. He almost did there.
Yeah, he's definitely took this on, I think, Honeyman. You know, it was a good save from Sluga, and the Luton Town goal was unlucky.
And Callum Elder to try and maybe keep the set-piece bombardment going. Just a short one to Honeyman. And that's got a decent delivery on it. Sluga called upon again, and he gets out to be able to pick up the pieces. But already we've seen, after 3 minutes, the crossing is better, and there's certainly a bit more bite to Hull's attack.
Oh, it's a fantastic ball, isn't it? From George Honeyman right into that 6-yard box area. Malik Wilkes nearly on the end of it, and Sluga has to deal with it again.
Be sent clear again by Callum Elder, who is playing with the sort of gumption of that he doesn't want what happened on Tuesday to happen again, that's for sure. Now he's got the captain's armband on his sleeve too. He's been entrusted by Grant McCann as Luton take the throw in. Cornick thought about the shot, then the shot comes in straight into the clutches of Matt Ingram, and you'd feel if Luton are going to throw anything at Hull City, as Berry had the shots, you're going to take them from that sort of range all day.
Yeah, it'll be a good confidence booster, won't it, for Matt Ingram? You know, getting the nod today over George Long. His first real action to deal with from Berry. It's a good strike.
De Silva from deep. Batty wanted to come and meet it. Here's Honeyman. Again. Over towards Elder. Delightful delivery for Eaves, but headed simply over the top. But the bombardment of crosses might just be trying to show some form of results brewing in the near future, if he can get Eaves onto it.
He's certainly disappointed, isn't he? Tom Eaves just hung up a little bit too soon. Again, nothing in his mind. Callum Elder just to put it in the box. Good run from Malik Wilkes to take the defender away. Just creates a bit of space at the back post for Eaves. But he just can't get his header on target.
Fulham have gone 3-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday at Craven Cottage. Lovely 1-2. Hull City potentially opened up, and in came Cornick, flying in. Couldn't get the connection he wanted. Defence going with him all the way. Angus MacDonald, who has stayed down.
That's what I'm saying about the defensive responsibilities. Josh McGuinness, you know, I mentioned it earlier. It's Bree again, the full-back, just giving a give and go. Great ball in from Bree. Angus MacDonald doing his job defensively against Cornick. There's an opportunity.
Down the line for Cornick. Luton trying to put things together now at the end of the half. Low ball played in. Spirals up. Berry's header. Ingram will happily let that one trickle away from his goal. But Luton just having a little bit of a flourish.
Yeah, it's Harry Cornick again. You know, he seems to have switched with Collins. He's gone to strike it. And Collins has come on the right. He's making them runs into the channel. Good low ball into the box.
Now Craney. Collins gets a shove to the ground. Oh, dearie me. Well, James Collins, that looked like a headbutt to me. McDonald has hit the deck. And is that going to prove Luton Town very costly? There was no need for Luton's top scorer to do that. And Rob Jones, if he has seen this, might just have a big decision to make.
Well, he certainly has. You know, there's definitely contact from James Collins. The way he got up, he's definitely reacted to Angus MacDonald's challenge. It's a big decision here from the referee. I think his head hits Angus MacDonald in the chest.
Well, Callum Elder is having a very close listen to what the referee is saying. So too is Malik Wilkes. And Rob Jones is certainly taking his time over this. Yellow.
Oh, it's a strange one. We'll see it again. You know, they're coming together. Angus MacDonald, he thinks he kicks out at him. He definitely headbutts him low. Puts his head in.
Well, if he scores now, just how big a moment could that turn out to be? Not just in this game, but for Hull City's season. There was an immediate reaction from James Collins. And for me, he's incredibly lucky to still be on the pitch. Here's Collins. Elliot Lee trying to work that space again. Gets chopped by De Silva. That's probably going to bring the card out again. Indeed it is. Yellow for De Silva with no hesitation from the referee. Lee looks the most confident at hitting this. And it is Lee who strikes. It's over the top of the crossbar. And a sigh of relief for Hull City after giving a free kick away in such a dangerous place.
Yeah, it was a good effort, wasn't it? Elliot Lee just trying to go over the wall. Quite a bit of height on it, you know. Ingram can see it all the way. I think he had it covered.
And one man who also cared was Eves. He was distraught as he walked off. De Silva's ball in low, and Sluga just clutches that one. Now Luton look to try and hit Hull City with a bit of a counter-attack here, similar to how they played against QPR. As the game opened up, good cross into Collins. He can't get there. But the attack is still on for Luton. Dan Batty puts the block in. Out of play it goes for a corner.
Oh, I think it was two opportunities for both teams there, you know. We whip one in from Leo De Silva right into the 6-yard box. No one's gambling. Strikers standing still. And on the flip side of it, Luton do the same to us. James Collins is on the move for them. It's a great ball in from Bree. He just can't get on the end of it.
Lots of bodies again inside the penalty area. In comes that corner. Nodded down. Peels for handball. Over the top it goes. Massive chance for Luton. And they couldn't take it.
Oh, it is a big chance, isn't it? I think it's Ray. Who has it? Sonny Bradley, the back post, claiming for handball there. To keep it alive. It's Ray just darting across Ingram. Can't keep his head down. Ingram just does enough. Throws himself at him. And I think that's why he heads it over the crossbar.
Hilton. Now with Mpanzu. Trying to curve it in. Wasn't far away. You may just have to think now that Luton are certainly looking the more likely to score. They're carving out chances. That one was close.
It certainly was. And they're starting to get second balls in that midfield. And Mpanzu does ever so well. Just opens the space up, cutting in on that right side. Tries to bend her in that far corner. But just goes past the far post.
Honeyman will again try and send it in. And this time it falls short of Tafazoli. Headed by Callum Elder. It's his job to nut it again. And for a third time, but this time it's behind him. Hilton striding on and missing. Thankfully missing for the Tigers. But what a chance. Is that the biggest chance we're going to see today?
Oh, it's a massive chance, isn't it? Danny Hilton. Just a game of head tennis in the middle of the park, and then two players coming together. Elder and Honeyman. Just falls for Hilton. Gets his shot away through people's legs and just drifts past that far post. Massive opportunity for Luton Town.
Luar strikes! Massive goal for Luton! The goal Luton Town craved, and the goal which Hull City will have had nightmares about before today. It's happened with 5 minutes to go. Luton take the lead in the most crucial of fixtures.
Oh, it's devastating for Hull City. You know, I was just going to say the impact of the substitutes of Luton. You know, they have made a positive impact. Hilton and Luar. And it's Luar who cuts inside on his left foot. Just keeps his strike low and beats Ingram in the Hull City goal. Just gets half a yard, strikes it from 25 yards out, and it nestles into the back of the net. Absolute devastation for Hull City.
All it did was cut the daisy tops on the pitch, but it might just have broken the hearts of Hull City supporters all over the world.